Okay, it's recording.
Hi. We're on the way. We're doing a public service announcement today.
Yeah.
We're on the way, second time, to get...
I'd call it 2.5.
Okay.
Because we had to make an intermittent trip
This
into...
is true.
By
the way, I'm Debbie.
I'm Max.
And my birthday is the 28th this month. And happy birthday to me. My driver's license expires. So we went to get it renewed.
Yes. This is an adventure.
But unbeknownst to either of us, I went, let me show you. I had a really hard time getting a Virginia driver's license. I had a valid...
Don't let anything slide out of there.
I'm careful.
Yeah.
God, he's such a funny day.
Well, last time you were dropping it all over the inside of the car.
Well, yeah, I was inside of the car, so we still found it. I had a valid Louisiana driver's license when we moved up here, and I just thought I'd go, no, you got to have 16 documents proving you live in Louisiana and Virginia. Well,
we weren't thinking of that subject when we moved up here, and we put everything in my name.
Yeah.
When we got all of it.
Because I wasn't gonna work, and really, we just didn't think about it. Most of the stuff he went and got the power and all that kind of stuff, and everything was in his name. So we go to get my driver's license, and they're like, we have to have two
proofs
that you live at this address, which you have to receive something official that you receive.
Yeah.
You live there.
Thankfully, we already had one because the bank account was in both of our names.
Yeah, joint.
So we had a joint account. We had that one. So then we had to put our phones into
cell phones
into your name, and then when we got our first bill for the phone, hey, we had two.
Well, and then that's been a pain in the butt ever since, because anytime something goes wrong with his phone, if I'm not with him, they have to call me and ask me the secret question to allow him to do anything on his phone. It's just stupid because he knows the answer to the secret question. But anyway,
also another issue this causes is anytime I call somebody, guess whose names pop up in their caller ID?
People, of course, they answer immediately. But I don't know if you've heard of the program that's coming, the Real ID program. And my license is expiring, but I do want to get this anyway. Maxx already has his, and everybody knows already got theirs. Where if you're traveling or whatever, you don't have to wait in the mile-long line. You can go directly through. You've been checked. So I show up.
We're getting the Real ID and the pre-check. Pre-check.
Well, they also have the global.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I suppose they do.
I don't know. I've been debating about the global. Everybody says just go ahead and get them all, but it costs this. I don't know how much does this cost extra.
No, the Real ID is the same as renewing your ID card.
I think it's $10. I think I saw somewhere this was $10.
No, because everybody has to go to it. It's not something special. Getting the pre-check in, I think, costs $10. All
right. Well, if you get the global, which is if you travel
worldwide,
if you cruise or go worldwide or whatever. I've talked to people who already have it, and they said it's wonderful. You just show your little and you walk right to the cruise ship or right to it, and it's fabulous. But I have never been out of the country. But my son and his wife have told us that they would like to take us on a cruise next year.
Yes.
So, don't know. It's $100 for the global. But I show up at the DMV. I have my passport, and I have my 2 bills. I have Amazon and AT&T in my name, in my address. I have a military ID in my name at my address. So I'm thinking this is going to be a breeze. I'm going to be able to get my driver's license. Nope.
Well, and they also need this silly little thing called a Social Security card.
Yeah.
Which we had. It was not a problem. We
So
had one. And we just stuffed it in here with everything else.
Yeah, so I won't show you my Social Security, but I do have my Social Security card. So I lay all the 75 pieces of identification out on the counter, and I go, I'm here to get my driver's license renewed, and I'm going to get the pre-check thing.
And without hesitation. I mean, this lady must have had telescopic eyes because she snatched up that Social Security card.
I think it happens a lot.
Well, then.
My Social Security card is in the name I had with my first marriage, which I got divorced in 1994. And I don't know. I mean, it's your Social Security number. So, like, if you want to apply for a job, you just write it in. If you, with our taxes, it's just written in. I've even applied. I started collecting my Social Security in December, and nothing. I mean, I did everything online or whatever.
Never had to pull the card out.
No.
In fact, when I asked for it, I said, I'm pretty sure you have it, because I remember I saw you blah blah place that you had, and so you look and there it was. And we didn't think about it. It's just a Social Security card. Everybody has one.
But she's like, is this your name anymore? And I'm like, no, all these other 75 pieces are my name. She's like, well, you can't have it then. Your Social Security card has got to be in your name too.
Yeah, everything has to match.
I forgot to in here on this. I have my birth certificate too, by the way. Yeah, this is how much ID I have, because I was so traumatized by trying to get mine the first time I moved up here. This is actually, no, I've renewed it one time since we've been here, right?
Yeah.
But
you just do it by mail.
Yeah.
But this time they said you must come in. We have to get a new picture, and
yeah.
And
look at this.
And you got to get a.
Then she's like, well, you got to go down to Social Security Department and apply for a Social Security card in your name. And I'm like, and this is true. I said, when I got divorced, after the divorce was final, I asked my attorney, I said, do I have to do anything to change my name back to my maiden name? And he was like, no, it's your name. It's on your birth certificate. No, just start using it, you know? And that's what I did. So then we thought, oh crap, we got to go to Social Security. You know, any government office you go to, there's a 17-hour wait. So we go down there right from the driver's license office, and we happen to hit it on a Wednesday, which is the only day of the week that they're only open half a day.
They open until noon, and they close at noon.
It was afternoon.
Yeah.
So we're talking to the guard, and I said, well, can you do this online? No. Can you make an appointment to come? No. You just have to come, stand in there and wait and whatever. So we came back 2 days later.
That Friday. Yeah, we came back that Friday.
Yeah, we came back Friday.
Red light.
I bought my headphones and my iPhone, and I listened to an audio book because I figured I was going to be there. I could hear the whole book before we got in there. I don't know what Maxx did. Probably worked. But it wasn't very long, but maybe 30, 35.
Yeah, at the most 30 minutes. I don't think it was longer than that.
So they called our little number and stuff, and we'll go up there and lay out all my documents again. And I say, I want to get a Social Security card, you know, in my name that I'm using now. And she picked up my birth certificate, and she said, is this the name you want? And I went, yeah. And she said, oh, no problem. She said, okay, you'll have it in a week. I don't trust the government. I've got to have my driver's license renewed by the end of the month, and I have visions of, and I haven't been stopped by a cop in 2006.
Last time you saw one was right after moved here, and you had that wreck over there.
Yeah.
And that was 06.
Yeah. So, but I knew the minute my license expired the next day, I'd get stopped for some reason. But it was so funny too. Maxx is like, how did you do that? And I'm like, I don't know. And I really didn't even remember my driver's license and my married name, my first name I had when I was married. So somehow or another, I had got it under Debbie. My name is Deborah. And we just thought it was strange that the government, we're going to kill somebody in just a minute. He won't get out of the road for some strange reason, even though there is a sidewalk to walk on.
Yeah.
And we're on a very busy road. It's okay, kill him. I don't know how would somebody, I don't know. I don't like the government's strange. But yeah, they gave me my social security card under the name Debbie.
Yeah. I've never heard of a government office giving you under anything under a nickname. Yeah.
So it was really strange. But anyway, so I finally now have the official correct social security card. And we're going to go up there and try again to get my license. But I say, if you don't know, and I think this is official, you have to change to this. When did we say? Does it say in here?
By the end of the year, I think. Or
this year or next year?
I think it's this year or next year, but everybody is required to change.
Okay, it says October the 1st, 2020.
Yeah, so next year, October. By then.
Yeah, so even if your driver's license is not expiring, but this is only if you fly or.
Well, no, I mean,
yeah,
because you won't be able to. If you don't have the real ID, you won't be able to fly.
Yeah, it says, remember, if you need to show identification to board a domestic flight beginning October 1st, 2020, you'll need to bring along federally approved form of identification.
Yeah.
So
that'll be your passport or the real ID.
Well, I would think you'd still have to have your passport, though, wouldn't you?
I don't know. No, you don't need your passport if you have your real ID for
what do you do
domestic
with your passport
flights.
Now?
Well, no, that's for if you go out of country.
Well, if you're getting on a plane, it's going internationally. What are you going to do? Just fly over the country?
Well, no, you were talking about domestic flights. You said specifically domestic flights. If you're going international, you need your passport plus your real ID.
I'm sorry, I'm reading.
Yeah.
What you can do with a regular driver's license, you can drive, you can vote, you can enter a museum. I don't understand. You can receive federal benefits. You can access life or life-preserving services. That's a strange one. You can participate in law enforcement proceedings or investigation. So if you don't have a driver's license, they can't do anything to you. They can't arrest you or anything.
They can't arrest you? Oh.
So
heck, if
you
we
have
know
to have
that.
one to participate in law enforcement proceedings. So, hey, if you're wanted, don't get one.
Yeah.
What if I don't want or need a real ID? You can still use your valid standard driver's license or identification card and renew it as usual. In accordance with federal law, when you receive your next credential in the mail, it will display federal limits apply to indicate that it is not real ID. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. I mean, I'm glad they're doing this, I really am, but somebody needs to write, they need to hire me to
Translate to English? Translate their English to real English?
I used to be an executive secretary that's what I did for a living for a while. Well, I did a whole bunch of things, but that's one of the things I did. And my bosses would give me these letters, and I mean, it was sad. It really was. I went through and changed, and I'd give them to them, and they'd go, "You changed a bunch of stuff." I'm like, yeah, I don't want people to think you're dumb as dirt. I really did say that, which I don't know why I had trouble with work. Do you need your driver's license or ID card as identification to fly or access secured federal facilities? Yes. You will need a real ID. What? It just says, do you have any of these federally approved credentials?
that's a separate type of thing you can get. But I know we don't.
A DHS Trusted Traveler Card.
Never heard of that.
Never heard of that. U.S. Military ID. Have that. Permanent Resident Card. I said that's something to do with immigrants, right?
Yeah.
Border Crossing Card. Same thing. An HSPD-12 PIV card.
Okay.
That sounds technical. I want one of those. Oh, a tribal issued ID.
Ooh.
I didn't know they had.
Yeah, some of the tribes do.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
When I lived up in Wisconsin, I was next to Menominee Nation, and they were a completely sovereign nation, completely independent from the United States, and they had their home. You had a border crossing you had to go through, and everything.
A foreign government issued passport, a Canadian driver's license, a transportation worker identification credential, TWIC. So anyway, just wanted y'all to know that, what do we say, October the 1st, 2020, if you're planning to leave the country, however you're going to do it, you need to get your real ID instead of that fake one you got.
Yeah.
What's a stupid, that's a stupid name for it.
Real ID?
Yeah. They should have come up with something else.
Something more descriptive?
You know, like, I mean, they could have even said like global ID or, I don't know, not first class. That sounds tacky. I don't know. Y'all put the links.
Maybe
what would you call it?
Yeah.
Put
what
it
would
in
you
the
call
links.
it?
If anybody's watching this, we never know. We don't care. You know how we are. We haven't had a thrift. We're sorry. We're really just doing stuff. Like Maxx was just so busy. I'm not that busy. Maxx was busy all weekend long. He got nothing done that I wanted to get done.
I got
Nothing done that I wanted you to get
I
done.
cleaned out the bird feeder.
Whee! The birds are happy.
Yeah. Well, that's something you wanted me to get done.
Yeah, I know. That really helped with the eBay stuff.
Yeah, well.
But anyway, yeah, we're busy with. I finished Christmas shopping. That's good. Now we just got to get it all packaged and packed and wrapped and all that stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to inform you that if you're gonna go get your license renewed, you need to take, half your filing cabinet with you.
Yeah, we're pulling into the DMV now, so.
Make sure everything you have matches exactly,
Yeah.
or they will turn you away in shame. Where are you going?
You have to go in this driveway. You can't go in the other one.
God, I hate rules and regulations.
Come all the way back.
Just in case we don't get a chance to, I hope we do, but just in case we don't get a chance to enter somebody backing into
Why are they
us.
back? Quit backing up.
Just go ahead. I need a new car. Happy Thanksgiving.
You're turning. Where are you going?
We're spending the day with the son's family and the grandkids, and I told you, just leave this person alone. They want to back into this space, and he's trying to crowd them.
Well, no, first of all, they wanted to go in the other space, but then they finally realized
Well, she's 300.
they don't want to be here.
She is 300. Leave
It's
her
not the way
alone.
Yeah, I know.
Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you have a great day. Why is nobody parked up here?
I don't know.
It looks suspicious. There's
I know.
one hole right in front of the door. There's nobody parked. I mean, nobody. The place, it's
I don't see much of a line either.
it's a trap.
Wow.
Probably closed. So you
yeah.
gonna say goodbye?
I'm gonna say goodbye.
Okay, say.
Bye.
Don't get so busy making a living.
That you forget to make a life.
Bye.
Bye.